game of high stakes, where every decision is a gamble and every move can be your last. High Rollers! And now, here's your host, Brandon Scruggs!
And welcome back to another episode of High Rollers right here at MBG Productions. Glad you could join us here once again. Our last episode saw us crown a brand new champion who's managed to pick up 2 wins so far on his quest to 5. We're going to see if he can get closer to automatically qualifying for our Tournament of Champions today. With that said, let's meet our players for our first game up here today, starting with our returning champion so far. With his 2 wins to his credit and $129,886 in cash and prizes, welcome in Mr. Justin Noyes.
Hello.
Glad to have you back with us, Justin. Had a pretty good run on the last episode, surprisingly. The dice were definitely in your favor.
Yep.
Yeah, so hopefully that luck will continue for you today. From Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. He likes to play video games. What's your favorite video game you're playing right now?
Oh gosh. I'll say Smash Ultimate.
So, yeah, okay. Some people dive deep into that Smash culture. Like I said, I loved like the originals because I played those, but like I said I've kind of left Nintendo like back in the era of the 64, sadly. But still good games whenever I can get a chance to play them. So hopefully you play our game well as you're doing with yours. So good luck to you, and good luck to your first opponent for you today on this episode. Coming to us by way of Palm Bay, Florida, we welcome in Mr. Chris Rahaman.
Hi.
Welcome back to the show, Chris. I only had you on a few times this season, surprisingly.
Yes.
How are things down in the Sunshine State there?
It's alright, just hanging in there, I guess.
Yeah, like a lot of us are nowadays here. Remind the good folks at home a little bit more about yourself, sir.
Well, I am a senior in online school now due to whatever. I am about to be 20 in a couple of months. What is it? I'm a YouTuber and favorite game show is Wheel of Fortune.
I see. Well, fantastic. Well, hopefully you do well in this game today as well. Good luck to both of our players. As you know, we play best 2 out of 3 here in High Rollers, and the winner goes on to our big numbers round, where they have a chance to pick up $25,000 and possibly a brand new car. We'll see how that goes, but before we get started with our game, we need to put in some prizes. So let's get started with that, starting with column number 1. We have a camper worth almost $10,000, a trip to Puerto Rico, and those 2 prizes combined for a total of $21,106. In column 2, we have a barbecue island, along with a formal dining room, and those 2 prizes there combined for a total of $9,906. And finally, column 3, we find a complete living room set, and a G&C cruise, a trip to Nashville, and those 3 prizes combined for a total of $47,591. And a board value for our first game today, $78,603. Some good prizes up there to be won. Let's see how the numbers line up for this first match. And looks like column number 3 is going to be our hot column for this game. So a single roll of 8 players will eliminate that 3rd column, get you the most expensive one up there, and we'll get you our hot column bonus of $5,000 in cash, all right? So see you could take that home with you. Buzzing keys on the screen there. Justin, you're buzzing in with the Z key. Chris, you'll be buzzing in with the M key. Of course, as always,
Okay.
I have true or false statements for you guys. I'll read you a statement. Buzz in, get the answer correct, you'll get control of the dice. If you're wrong, your opponent will get control. All right? So with that said, hands on buzzers, and here comes your first statement on today's episode of High Rollers. The hip-hop group The Black Eyed Peas consists of 2 people. And that's Justin.
False.
Yeah, it's 4. There's 4 of them in the group. You're correct, sir. And you got the first roll of the dice, sir. All rolls are good.
Alright, here we go.
Start you off with a 10.
Let's do 6 and 4.
All right, 6 and the 4 both come off the board. Leaving a roll of 11 now, we're clearing column number 1. Here's your next statement. The video game World of Warcraft is a first-person shooter. That's Chris.
I'm going to say true.
No, sir, that is false. It's actually a MMORPG, or a massively multiplayer online role-playing game.
Oh.
All right, so Justin, you've got control of the dice, and again, all rolls still good.
Alright.
And it's a double! Very nice. Of course, every time you roll a double, you pick up an insurance marker, which will protect you from rolling a bad roll. You've got a 4, sir. And there's unfortunately only one way to play it.
Yep, that's the 3 to 1.
All right, 1 and 3 come off the board. Unfortunately, no hot column bonus in our first one, but it's okay. We now have a roll of 8 will clear column 1. A roll of 7 will clear column 3. Here's your next statement. An anemometer is a device for measuring the viscosity of a fluid. Chris.
False.
Yeah, it's actually a device for measuring wind speed. You're correct. All right, sir. Bad rolls now are 3, 4, and 6. You have the option. Do you want to roll it or pass?
I'm going to let Justin take this one.
Okay, I'm going to pass it. All right, Justin, you've got an insurance marker, so you're safe on this roll. Ooh, it's a 3. Good thing you do have that insurance marker. I'm going to have to take that from you. And now just avoid a 3, 4, 6. Otherwise, Chris is going to win game number 1.
Unless the 4 and 6 are a double. This would be great.
Oh, no! A 4 is a bad roll, and Chris, just like that, picks up game 1. A shocking turn of events. A bad roll early in the game gives the challenger the first game of the match. Up 1 game to nothing. You didn't pick up any prizes, Chris, so you get the $1,000 in cash automatically. That's our house minimum for there. Justin, you can play catch up here as we go to start game number 2. But before we do, we need more prizes on the board. So let's see what we've got here. Starting, of course, in column number 1, we have that camper. We have the trip to Puerto Rico, and to that column, we're going to be adding a Canyon Ranch spa vacation worth over $10,000. Column 1 now worth $32,036. Column 2 finds a barbecue island, a formal dining room group, a swim spa. Just for you, James. $15,000 of that. Prize package now $25,266 there. And finally, in column 3, we have the complete living room set, along with the Aegean Sea Cruise. And to that, we're going to be adding a trip to Nashville and a jet ski worth over $6,000 there. Column 3 now worth $53,718, and a board value in our second game, $111,020. Just like that, the prize is just driving up the board value here. Let's see if any of the contestants can win them as we load in the numbers. And it looks like it's going to be column number 3 again. Again, another roll of 12 this time will get you the most expensive column on the board and over $53,000 in prizes. All right. Justin trying to play catch up here. Chris trying to become the new champion on this game as we start with this. Kickstarter is a photo messaging application. That's Justin.
False.
Yeah, it's a global crowdfunding platform. You are correct, sir. And first roll of the dice are yours in this. You got yourself a 7.
5 and 2.
All right, the 5 and the 2 both come off the board. Leaving now a roll of 6 to clear column number 2. Here's your next statement. In Roman numerals, the number 416 is written as follows: DCLXVI. Chris.
False.
Yeah, it's actually written CDXVI. You are correct, sir. All right, only bad roll is a 2, but it's always a double, so essentially all rolls still good for you. So go ahead and take it a roll.
All right. Let's go.
Got yourself a 9. How you want to play it?
9. Bye.
All right, a big 9 comes off the board. Leaving now a roll of 11 will clear column number 1. Here's your next statement. Doctor Who is a British science fiction television program. Justin.
True.
That is a true statement. You are correct, sir. Again, essentially all rolls still good, so the dice are yours.
with the very first female Doctor Who.
And you got yourself a 6.
I'll take that 6 then.
6 comes off the board, and you cleared column number 2. Well done there. Again, $25,000 in prizes goes to your side of the board, but again, you can only pick those up if you can win the round. All right, again, hot column still in play, and a roll of 11 will clear column number 1. Next statement. A square is a rhombus with right angles. And that is Justin.
True.
That is such a true statement. You're correct, sir. Okay, only bad roll now for you is a 6. Do you want to roll it or pass?
I'm going to risk it.
Risk it and all? All right. Don't roll anything but a 6. You're fine. Ooh, just got away from it. It's a 7. Couple options for you.
No hot column bonus. I'm gonna have to do the 3 and 4.
All right, taking the 3 and the 4 both off the board there. Leaving the 1, the 7, and the 8, making our good rolls now only 7, 8, and 9. So control very important at this point. Here's your next statement. When you divide 20 by 6, the remainder is 2. Justin.
That's false.
No, that is actually a true statement, sir. Actually, yes. 6 goes into 23 times. That's 18, leaving 2 left over as your remainder. There. So, Chris, you get control, sir. 7, 8, and 9 are the only good rolls left. You want to roll it or pass?
Right over there. Pass it.
All right, Justin. 7, 8, or 9 keeps you in the game. Otherwise, Chris becomes our new champion.
All right.
It's a double! And it's a double 8, too. 2 options here, essentially, for this one. How you want to play it?
Uh-oh. We gotta do 7 and 1. We don't want that 1 to be up there.
So 7 and 1?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 and 7 come off the board. You get yourself column number 3 as well. Very nice. Another $53,000 in prizes goes to your side of the board. But more importantly, though, you picked up a much-needed insurance marker. So we're going to see how that plays out as we leave just this lonely snowman left on the board. So this will be our last statement of this round. Here's your question. Here's your statement. In rugby, a try is worth 5 points. Chris.
False?
No, it's true.
Really?
And it's kind of like it's the equivalent of like a touchdown in the NFL. You get 5 points for it, and you get the conversion kick afterward, gives you another 2. So Justin, control in your hands, sir. Only an 8 left on the board. You do have an insurance marker. You want to try to clear the board, or you want to pass it to Chris?
You know what? I'm going to try to clear the board. Let's go.
Okay, he's going to take the dice himself. All right, sir. You have 2 chances. You need to roll an 8, clear the board, and type the match. If you cannot do it, Chris becomes our new champion.
I see one of the combos already showing on screen right there. Those double 4s.
It's a 7. Missed it by 1. Okay, take your insurance marker.
Okay,
Last chance. You need an 8. You have 5 different combinations that'll do it for you. Best of luck.
Yep. I need one of those combos.
Oh, no! It's an 11. The bad roll, and we have ourselves a new champion.
GG on that.
Well, Justin took a gamble there. Unfortunately, didn't pay off for him here, but we got to say goodbye to you, my friend. But hey, I like the guts there. I mean, you were in a good position with a fairly easy number. But don't feel bad about the loss. You're not leaving here empty-handed. You take with you in your run as champion here on our show $129,886 in cash and prizes. And our thanks for playing, sir. Well done. Well, Chris, you managed to do it. You won that second matchup again. No prizes on your board, so we give you another $1,000 for that. You got the house minimum $2,000 in cash so far. We're going to see if you can add some more to that as you go after the big numbers after this short commercial timeout. Stick around. More high rollers right after this. Back here on High Rollers with our new champion, Christopher Hammond, so far has won himself $2,000, and now has a chance to play for another $25,000 here in our bonus round. Now, you know, Chris, your objective here is to remove all 9 numbers from the big board up here. Each number you remove gets you $250. However, if you remove all 9, you're going to pick up another $25,000 in cash, plus a brand new car. Now, there's a car hidden behind each of the big numbers up there. Pick a number, and let's see which car you're playing for.
That number is going to be 8.
Number 8, the one that essentially got you the championship off that last one. Should you beat the big numbers, you'll be driving away in a brand new Toyota Corolla worth $22,000.
Interesting.
So a $47,000 prize package up for grabs for you here, sir, in the big numbers. There's the magical golden dice. Remember, every double that you roll gets you an insurance marker. And let's see you take home this money. Let's play the big numbers.
Let's get going.
First roll for you is a 10.
Let's take off the 9 and the 1.
That's a fine strategy, always getting rid of the 1 early. The biggest number and smallest number right off the board. And just like that, you have yourself $500, sir. Go ahead, roll again. Got yourself an 8.
8 by itself.
All right, the big 8 comes off the board, up to $750. All rolls still good. And a double. Nice play with the big 12.
7 on the 5.
All right, 7 and 5 both come off the board now. Picked up insurance marker. You're now up to $1,250, and surprisingly, all rolls still good.
Surprisingly.
Got yourself a 9.
Gonna have to do the 6 and the 3.
You got 2 options here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do 6 and the 3.
6 and 3? Okay, fine. 6 and 3 both come off the board. There you go. That leaves you 2 numbers left, a 2, a 4, and a 6. So if you could pop me off a 6 right now, Chris, that is worth $25,000 plus that brand new car, sir. Plus you still have an insurance marker, so you're doing fine. Roll again.
All right. 2, 4, a double.
It's a 9. Unfortunately, that's a bad roll, so I got to take that insurance marker from you. Again, you must roll a 2, 4, or 6 to stay in the game.
All right, 2, 4 to keep this going. Hopefully, double to help me out here. Come on, 6. Where are you?
Oh, no, an 8. Rarely we see in the big numbers that we have a problem getting rid of the small numbers. But like I said, this time he cleared all the big ones out. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough left for you there, sir. But hey, don't feel bad, though. That's 7 numbers off the board at $250 a piece. That gets you another $1,750. And when we add in the $2,000 you won in the upfront game, you have a one-game total now of $3,750. Not a bad start there. And more importantly, you're a champion, so you're going to play another game. And we will have that second game for you. Right after this short commercial timeout, more high rollers. Right after this, stay with us. Welcome back to High Rollers here. Chris, our new champion now, $3,750 to his credit, and he's ready to take on his next opponent. So let's meet him now. Please welcome in Casey Kearney.
Hello.
I'm glad to have you aboard here, Casey. Tell the good folks at home a little bit about yourself, sir.
I am unemployed. I am 19 years old only. I am a collector of Thomas toys, and right now, just enjoying game shows.
I see. Fantastic. Well, welcome aboard, sir. Good luck to you. Let's get you guys started here with this game of High Rollers by taking a look at our game board here and loading some prizes here for you. Starting in column number 1. To go with that camper and the trip to Puerto Rico and that Canyon Ranch Spa vacation, we're going to be adding a trip to the next year's Oscars ceremony with over $25,000 there. So column 1 now we're $57,426. Column 2, to go with the barbecue island there and the formal dining room group, we're going to be and the swim spa, we're also going to be adding a camera worth $1,316. Column 2 now worth $26,582. And finally, in column number 3, to go with that complete living room set, the Aegean Sea Cruise, the trip to Nashville, and the jet ski, we're going to add a 5th and final prize there, a trip to Philadelphia. Enjoy that Philadelphia freedom worth $60,056 in that column there, and a board value in our first game in this matchup, $144,064.
Boy, that's expensive trip to Philly.
Hey, $6,000. You get a tour of like the classic, the American sites there across Philadelphia. It's a wonderful trip. I'd like to personally take it myself, but unfortunately, since hosting the show, they don't allow me to win anything except my paycheck. So I gotta buy it on my own. But you guys can win that trip. But all you have to do is clear these numbers as such.
Remember, you can also win a SPAD. A SPAD.
Here we go. Column 3 again. Third time in a row this episode. That third column's the hot column. A roll of 10 this time, players. We'll get you that trip to Philadelphia and over $60,000 in prizes there. So a lot to be won off a roll of 10 here. Chris, you're now the champion, so you'll be buzzing in with the Z key. Casey, you're the challenger. You'll be buzzing in with the M key as we unlock the buzzers for our players. And we shall get you started here with this first game here on this matchup on High Rollers. The United States Marine Corps' motto is Tempus Fugit. And that is Casey.
True.
No, it's false. It's actually Semper Fi, meaning always loyal. So that's fortunately incorrect. Chris, you got first roll of the dice, sir, and all rolls are good.
Okay. I can hold for a 10.
It's a double. Very nice. Pick up that insurance marker there, and you rolled yourself a 4. How do you want to play it?
Well, unfortunately, it's gonna have to go one or the other, but I'll get rid.
Getting rid of what?
Sorry, the 4.
The 4. Okay. 4 comes off the board. All right. So hot column again out of play, but now only a roll of 6 for over $60,000 in prizes here. Here's your next statement. The animated sitcom created by Justin Roiland and Dan Hamilton is entitled Rick and Swifty. Casey.
False.
Yeah, Rick and Morty. Famous show there. You are correct, sir. You've got control. All rolls are good.
Yeet.
Got yourself a 9.
Why couldn't it have been a 6? Anyways. 3 and 6.
All right, the 3 and the 6 both come off the board. There you go. Leaving now a roll of 9 to clear column number 1. And here's your next statement. In 2016, David Bowie released an album called Black Star. Casey.
True.
That is a true statement. You're correct.
Yes.
Only bad roll up there is a 4. You want to roll it?
We're gonna roll. That's nothing.
Okay.
Yeet. If I can hit the right key. Yeet.
Got yourself a 7.
7 the hard way.
All right, 7 the hard way comes off. Now a single roll can clear any one of the 3 columns, a 9 for column 1, a 10 for column 2, and a 6 for column 3. Here's your next statement. Holden Caulfield is the narrator and main character in the book Catcher in the Rye. Casey.
True.
That is a true statement. You are correct. Again, only bad roll for you is a 4, so roll.
Keep rolling. Keep on rolling. Yeet. If the key will go.
And it's a 9.
Get rid of that 9.
9 column 1 comes off the board. You pick up column 1.
Yes.
Over $57,000 in prizes go to your side of the board, but again, only yours if you can win the round.
Got it.
All right, here we go. Next statement.
Uh-oh.
Hiroshima, Japan is the first city in history to be targeted by a nuclear weapon. And that's Casey again.
False.
No, that is true.
Dang it.
First one, August 6, 1945. First one to be attacked by a nuclear weapon there. Chris, you get control of the dice. The bad rolls for you is essentially just a 4. You want to roll it or pass?
I see. I have a marker there. Anyways, I'll try it.
Try it. Okay.
All right. Let's see a double.
Got yourself an 11.
Oh, I'm sorry. 8-2 on the 1.
There you go. I'm going to say, had you took it any longer, I was going to have to just tell you. There's only one way. 8, 2, and 1 come off the board. Column 2 is yours. That goes to your side of the board, so somebody's going to win some prizes this round. Leaving a simple roll of 5 now, the only number left on the board. So control, very important as we go to this last statement of the round. Rhode Island was one of the 13 original colonies that... Casey?
True.
That declared independence from the Kingdom of Great Britain. True is correct. If 5 is all that remains, you do not have an insurance marker. Chris does, however. You want to roll or
Chris?
pass?
Have fun!
Thank you. Just give it over.
All right, Chris, is yours. You have an insurance marker, so you have 2 chances. You must roll a 5 in order to clear the board and win pickup game 1. Otherwise, it goes to Casey.
All right. Let's see. 5 to win. 5 to win match 1 or double at least.
It's a 3. That's a bad roll. Unfortunately, I'll take that insurance marker from you. You get 1 more shot at it. You must roll a 5.
All right. A double or 5. One, please.
Oh, no, it's a 9. That'll not do it. Casey picks up game number 1. Well done for you, Casey. You picked up some nice prizes there. Over $57,000 in prizes is yours no matter what happens here the rest of the game. The champion is behind once again. We're going to see if we can play catch up as we jump into game number 2 in this matchup. And we put some more prizes on the board. Starting in column 1, we're going to start with a fresh prize there. That is a trip to Switzerland worth $23,010. Nice prize there. Replace that. Column number 2, we find the barbecue island there, the formal dining room group, the swim spa, the camera, and finally, we finish with a 5-piece dining room set there. So a full column of prizes in column 2 were $28,582. And in column 3, of course, we have that full column there, the complete living room set, the Aegean Sea cruise, the trip to Nashville, along with the jet ski, and finally, of course, the trip to Philadelphia, over $60,000 in column 3, making our board value in this second matchup here $111,648. So good prizes to be had up there. All we need now is the numbers.
Anything?
I see a hot
And
column.
once again, surprise, surprise, it's column number 3 again.
A 10.
Apparently, we've been neglecting column 3 this season as the hot column, so we're making up for it today. A roll of 10 this time, players. Get you the most expensive column on the board. All right, Casey in the lead. Chris trying to play catch-up as we start this round of high rollers with this statement. The Royal Game is a painting by Stefan Ziegwig. Casey.
True.
No, false. It's a novel by Stefan Ziegwig, not a painting.
Oh.
So, Chris, you get control of the dice first, sir. All rolls are good.
I would like that 10 right now.
And you have rolled yourself a 6.
I will take the 6 by itself. Please.
All right, 6 comes off the board there. All right, here we go. Next statement. Guatemala is an African country. Casey.
That's false.
Yes, located in Central America. You are correct, sir. All right, all rolls are good for you.
Give me the 10. Yeet.
Got yourself a 7.
7 the hard way.
All right, 7 comes off the board there. Leaving a roll of 9 now to clear column number 2. Here's your next statement. The protagonist of the video game Phoenix Wright is a detective. Casey.
True.
No, that's false. He's actually an attorney at law. It's sort of a court case game there. Chris, you've got control. Again, all rolls good for you.
It almost reminds me of Ace Attorney for some reason. But anyways, let's find that 10.
Got a double. That's an 8. A few options
let's-
up there for you to play. How you want to do it?
Let's remove the 8.
All right, 8 comes off the board. All right, leaving now, you must find a way to get rid of the 1 in this middle column there to get rid of pick up 28,000 prizes there. And again, all rolls still good, players. Here's your next statement. Bernie Sanders is the junior United States Senator from Vermont. Casey.
True.
From Vermont since 2007, you are correct.
Yeah.
All right, all rolls still good for you, sir.
Yeet.
It's a double.
Woo!
All right, insurance marker for you there. Well done. And you've got yourself an 8.
3, 4, 1.
All right, the 1, the 3, and the 4 all come off the board. And you picked up column number 2. Well done.
Yes.
$28,000 again to your side of the board. But again, you can't keep it unless you win the round. So control very important. Good rolls now. 2, 5, 7, 9, and 11 as we go on to this next statement. Google was founded by Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Casey.
True.
And Sergey Brin in 1998. That is a true statement. You are correct. You have an insurance marker, sir. Good rolls again. 2, 5, 7, 9, and 11. Do you want to roll or pass?
That's 5 numbers. I do not trust my luck. Chris, you're going to have to roll that one.
All right, Chris,
well.
dice are yours, sir.
All right, let's see if we can get a good.
It's an 11.
Oh!
Only one way to do it. 9, 2. Out to
All
go.
right, 9 and 2 come off the board. You picked up column number 1.
Oh, great.
And I feel like I've read this story before. Stop me if you've heard it. But it looks like we have a roll of 5 left on the board once again between our two players.
No.
Both players with prizes in their column. Who's going to win this round? Let's find out with this final statement of the round. Francois Hollande is the current president of France. Casey.
True.
No, that is false. It's actually the current president is Emmanuel Macron. So, Chris, the dice fall your way. You both have an insurance marker, and you both need a 5 to play it. Do you want to roll, or do you want to pass it over to Casey?
Thank you, Casey. Your turn now.
No.
All right, Casey,
Come on.
comes to you. 2 chances. You must roll a 5 in order to win the game. Otherwise, Chris ties it up.
Double or 5. Yeet. That helps if the right key will be pressed.
That's a 6. That's a bad roll. So we take your insurance marker. One more chance for a 5.
A 4 and a 1, really?
Oh, 7. Both sides of the 5 and couldn't get it. Chris ties it up. Very nice, Chris. Well done there. $23,010 in prizes goes to you. Goes to your credit there, sir. We are all tied up 1 game apiece. We're going to pause for the cause, take a commercial break, come back and see who's going on to play the big numbers in our tiebreaker match. Right after this, here on High Rollers. Stay with us. Welcome back to High Rollers here. We're all tied up 1 game apiece here between Casey and Chris. Somebody's going to play for the big numbers for $25,000. Let's find out who it is as we take a look at our prizes we have for this tiebreaker matchup. Starting, of course, in column 1, we have a brand new den there, and that's worth $5,474 there. A nice den setting there for you. In column 2, fully loaded once again, the barbecue island, the formal dining room group, the swim spa, the camera, and finally the 5-piece dining room set there again. Just great prizes worth over $28,000 there. And finally in column 3, we have that complete living room set, the Aegean Sea cruise, the trip to Nashville, the jet ski, and of course that trip to Philadelphia. Again, over $60,000 available in column number 3. And our board value for this tiebreaker match, $94,112. All right, a lot of prizes up for grabs. A fully loaded column in column 3. Will anybody take it home today? Let's find out as we load in the final set of numbers for this tiebreaker match. And this time, our hot column is column number 2.
Interesting.
Hot column number 2 this time. For a roll of 10, we'll give you $28,582 worth of prizes there. So, with that said, let's see what happens. Hands on buzzers, players. Here comes your first statement in this tiebreaker matchup.
Okay.
Louis Armstrong was the first person. Casey.
No, that's false.
To walk on the moon. That is a false statement. You are correct. All right. You got control, sir. All rolls are good.
Give me the 10.
Got a double, though. That's an 8. You got.
Let's start by giving me the 8 the hard way so we can get that 5 expensive column.
All right. 8 comes off the board. If you can manage to roll a 9 now, that will clear column number 3. Here's your next statement. Turtles are mammals. Chris.
Dang it.
Turtles, I think, are amphibians, so I think that's false.
Not quite amphibians, reptiles, but false is the correct answer, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Got the dice, sir. All rolls are good.
Let's roll. Hopefully, get a 10.
You got yourself a 4.
Let's take care of that 4, please.
All right. 4 comes off the board, leaving that roll of 5 in column 3 still stuck there. Can't seem to get rid of it. Let's see what happens. Next statement. The British Prime Minister lives at 221B Baker Street, Casey.
True.
In London. No, that is false. That is the official residence is actually number 10 Downing Street in London. 221B Baker Street is the famous address of the fictional detective Sherlock Holmes. All right, Chris, you've got control of the dice, sir. All rolls are still good.
Eliminate the 5 or yeah, what's up?
Got yourself a 7.
Okay, so the selection I will do is I'll take care of that. I'll eliminate the 6 and the 1.
All right, 6 and the 1. That will add up to 7. They'll take both of those off the board, leaving a single roll to clear all 3 columns now. A roll of 12 for column 1, a roll of 9 for column 2, and a roll of 5 for column 3. Here's your next statement. The Sirocco, that's Sirocco, is a wind. Casey.
False.
Nope, that is a true statement.
Dang.
All right, Chris, your rolls, sir. Bad rolls for you are 4 and 6. Would you like to roll or pass?
I'll try it.
All right.
No 4 or 6. It's
It's a double.
Nice.
Nicely done. Pick up an insurance marker there, and you got yourself a 10. How do you want to play it?
7 and a 3, please.
All right, the 7 and the 3 both come off the board. All right, leaving once again the rolls of 2, 5, 7, 9, and 11 left on the good.
Oh no, not this again.
Here is your next statement. Kilimanjaro is a volcano. Casey.
True.
Yeah, precisely. It's a stratovolcano, also known as a composite volcano. You are correct. You have it. You both have insurance markers. That good rolls 2, 5, 7, 9, and 11. So you want to roll or pass?
YOLO, roll.
Okay, he's gonna roll it.
Geek.
Got yourself a 5.
Give me that 5 off that board finally.
5 comes off the board, and you pick up column number 3.
Woo!
Very nice there. All right, again, those prizes go to your side of the board, but again, you only get to keep them if you win the round. Good rolls left, 2, 9, and 11. Here's your next statement. Ants have 6 legs. Casey.
False.
No, that is true.
What?
They are like all insects. They have 6 legs. Spiders.
Ah.
I thought they had 8.
No, only spiders have 8 legs.
Dang. Oh, sure.
All right, Chris, control's yours. You both have an insurance marker at this point. 2, 9, 11's all that's left. Roll it or pass.
Right over there.
Pass. All right, Casey.
No.
A 2
I
or
bossed it up at the end. Hopefully not.
a 2 or 9 keeps you in the game. However, if you could roll 11, you'll clear the entire board and you'll become the new champion.
Please give me
7.
No!
That's a bad roll, so I'll take your insurance marker. Got one more shot at it.
Dylan, I don't know what to say, but good job, Chris.
Hey, it's a bad roll. Game is over. Chris is still our champion.
Couldn't give me a 9? Really? That's just a big F right there.
Well done. Congratulations, Chris. You managed to pull it out, come from behind, and pick up the victory there. We'll talk to you again in a second. Casey, you tried your best there, sir. Unfortunately, things just didn't quite work out for you the way you wanted to, but did you have a good time with us?
Yes. Hey, at least I tried, and I did better than the first time I was here.
Yeah, that you did. You're definitely leaving here with some with a good amount of cash and prizes to your credit, to the tune of $57,426, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we look forward to having you back on a future episode here.
Probably won't be till next season, probably.
And we'll never know. We'll see what happens here. But, Chris, you managed to pull it out, sir. Another $24,010 in cash and prizes is what you've won. When we add it to your upfront winnings, you now have a 2-game cash and prizes totaling $27,760 cash and prizes what you have. Let's go see if you can add another $25,000 to it, playing our bonus round in the big numbers. Come on over. All right, Chris, here's your chance here again for another $25,000 and possibly a new car here. So if you'll pick one of the big numbers, we'll see what car you'll be playing for this time.
The number for this one is number 5.
Number 5. The 5 that's avoided you the whole game. Let's see if you can pick it up this time. If you can and get rid of all 9 numbers, you'll be driving away in a brand new Kia Sorento worth $19,000. So a prize package of $44,000 up for grabs for you in the big numbers this time. Here's the golden dice. So when you are ready, go ahead and take a roll. Good luck to you.
All right,
First roll for you is going to be a 7.
let's get rid of the 7.
All right, 7 comes off the board there. You got yourself $250. Go ahead, roll again.
Let's see.
Got yourself a 10.
9 on the 1.
9 and the 1 both come off the board there. All right, it's up to $750. All right, all rolls still good.
Let's see.
That's a double. Very nice. Insurance marker, very critical in the bonus round. You only got a 2, only one way it comes off, so we'll take the 2 as is. Up to $1,000. 5 numbers remain.
All right, let's keep it going.
Got yourself a 9.
Ooh, a 9. A couple ways I can do this, but let's do 5 and the 4.
All right, 5 and the 4 both come off the board. Up to $1,500. The 3, the 6, the 8, the 9, and the 11 are all the good rolls that remain.
All right, let's see what we go.
7, bad roll. So I'm going to have to take that insurance marker from you. Still in the game, you must roll a 3, 6, 8, 9, or 11 to stay alive.
3, 6, 8, 9, or 11, or hopefully one of them.
There's a 9.
Woohoo!
6 and the 3, gotta go.
So on the way it comes off, 6 and 3 come off. That is $2,000, sir. All that remains to you is you have one shot. You must roll an 8 for the money and the car. Can you do it?
Well, only one way. I need an 8 to end this, or a double to keep this game going. Come on in, where are you?
Oh, no, it's a 6. If you turn that 6 over, you'd have found an 8 on the bottom there, but unfortunately, bad roll there, sir. But hey, not bad for yourself this time. You picked up 8 numbers off the board, so that's another $2,000. When we add in the $27,760 you had in your upfront game, you have a 2-game cash of prizes totaling now $29,760 for you. Not a bad little haul for you there, and more importantly, you are still champion, so that means you're going to come back on our next episode to see if you can add to your winnings there. But folks, that's all the time we got for you today on this episode of High Rollers. We thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you like the series and want to see more of it, check out the entire playlist here on the channel, along with some of our other great game shows. And if you want to subscribe to see what's coming out next, hit that subscribe button down below and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. And until the dice come rolling your way once again and we try to give away some more cash and prizes, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time right here on High Rollers. Take care. Bye for now, folks.
Some of our party contestants will receive an electric toothbrush and Listerine. It's strong enough to give you clean breath that lasts hours. Listerine acid kills germs that cause bad breath. Listerine, use as directed. A punch bowl set in Canada Dry. The name that means refreshment with a special sparkling beverage for every taste. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. The supply of Pasta Mama brings convenience to gourmet cooking with its designer line of pasta. Everything from fettuccine alfredo to their line of dessert pastas and sauces from Pasta Mama. Amelia Earhart super lightweight non-stop carry-on luggage. Casual, practical design with your lifestyle in mind. Quality luggage you can count on. Non-stop by Amelia Earhart. And one lucky member of our studio audience will receive Science System Sensor Chess, providing the realism of intelligent chess and the performance of a computer in a compact package. Science System provides 8 levels of strategic play from the beginner to the advanced player, furnished by Science System.
This is Sunny Boy speaking for High Rollers, an FPG Productions presentation.